Well, how many times this year have we seen these bloody-minded rules about borders bring heartbreak to Australian families? The latest victim of this cruel bureaucracy involves a 3-year-old boy by the name of Thomas Collins. The little fella died in a Melbourne hospital on Saturday after recent brain surgery left him in an unrecoverable coma. His immune system was basically shot. He was a boy in a bubble. But his parents have revealed that they tried everything they could to get back to Queensland so that the entire family could be together in the boy's final weeks. You guessed it. No compassion from the Queensland Health Department. The rules are the rules, no mercy. Even though Victoria and Queensland haven't had a local infection for almost a month. Now, I hope the Queensland Premier is really happy about being re-elected, because there are families everywhere, including in her own state, who will never forgive the lack of compassion from the top right down. Even today, after New South Wales contact tracers finally established a connection between its last mystery cases at Mossvale, that takes the state to 30 days without mystery infection. Despite all of that, silence from Queensland. Silence. Now, maybe this is based around this made-up rule that mystery infections need to be solved within 48 hours. What rot that is. There wouldn't be an epidemiologist on this planet who would make that rule, only in Queensland. That's not medical advice. It's gross ignorance. Maybe 30 days doesn't count in the eyes of the Queensland Chief Health Officer, despite her promises of 28 days being the measurement. Well, that in itself is killing jobs, hurting families like this one, and crushing communities. The grown-ups in this pandemic, the New South Wales government opened its border to Victoria today, and in doing so has made Queensland an even greater laughingstock, which makes the federal opposition leader, Anthony Albanese, a joke, given these comments today.
I reckon Anastasia Palaszczuk is doing a great job, and one of the things that I won't do, and you've seen Labor oppositions not do, is make partisan political comments.
A great job. Another out-of-touch reaction from a bloke, well, he won't be around for too much longer anyway. And the other absurd reason to keep the Queensland border shut? Because in that state, no decisions are made about borders during a pandemic until the final day of each month. How childish is that? As if the virus operates to a calendar. Leaders need to ride the data daily, and they need to act accordingly. Unless you just don't give a damn about lost jobs, lost businesses, and how upset families have become. Maybe that's not in the Queensland Premier's DNA. It is one of the great shames of this pandemic.